Welcome friends. Today's topic is multiple windows in browser automation. That is, we are supposed to write a code where we can check whether our browser can run several windows simultaneously or not. But the first question that arises is why we need to handle multiple windows. Actually, you see, sometimes we need to browse several windows simultaneously. That means, say, we are in the main window and you might require to open one or more child windows from that. For example, it would be easier to understand with respect to some e-commerce site. Here, see, this is our parent window of Amazon. And now we might be interested in some items that are displayed over here and clicked on that item. So what will happen? The parent window will be there, and by using another tab, another child window will be opening. So there might be situations like you have some tabbed window or some independent window running parallelly with the parent one.
Now to write the code in Python, we are going to use Selenium automation tool. So let's move to the code. These are a few lines first we have to write. That is, we are importing the WebDriver from Selenium and the path is set. I am having my Chrome driver placed in this corresponding location and using this path to link with the Chrome browser. So this is the driver. I am making it ready to work with. Now let's make a request. Say I am making a request to a particular site by calling the method get and say I am going to use certain links over here. Say if the first one is a Flipkart, I want to enter into the Flipkart first. So paste over here and let's see whether it is running. That means the path is taking us to the corresponding browser and that Flipkart is opening or not. Let's run it. It's running. Link is set and it is taking us to the particular site. It's fine. Now the next step. The next step is we are going to use a function that is execute script. You can see the last one, that execute script. What is its task? I'm going to tell you. And here we are to pass an argument, that is we are going to open a new window. So window dot open, and there I am going to use again another site. That means a new window will be open, say Myntra.com, that I am going to use. That is passed over here. Let's take it over here. Fine. It's within the code. Okay. And here the argument is new window. As we are going to use a new window to open that site. So this is okay. This single quote, we need to be cautious about that single quote. Here we have a single quote, so we should give single over here and complete it and finish it. It's fine. Now see whether it is running fine or not. The first site is opening. Then we expect another site to be opened in a new window. Let's see. It is taking a bit time. Yes, now it's opening the other site. that we expected. So fine. Here you can see that a new window is opened by using that execute script. You can see that execute script is a method by which actually it is a driver method which synchronously execute JavaScript in the current window frame. That is the task of execute script. So it is the syntax of it. So we pass two arguments. One is the script, that is the first one, that what do we expect from the execute script method, that is to run a site, and another is that the second argument, which is telling that a new window is to be opened. So this is the first thing. Now we will continue with working with multiple windows. Now our task is to switch. That means this is the second window where the second site was running. Now we will move to the first window, switching. You see, switched window, the last one, the switched window. Here, make a simple change, switch to dot window, and there you change the argument with respect to driver. You call that window handles, window underscore handles. You can see that the method is there, and you say that I want to go back to the first window, that is handles 0. That takes us to the first window. What is the task of handle or handles? I will tell it later. And there, while going back to the first window, we want to open another site, say. So we need to make a request. So driver.get, get is the method we know by which we can make a request to go to a particular site. Say we want to go to YouTube. So taking this one and pasting over here. So this is a site there we want to go. So let's run it again to see whether it is running fine or not. It's running. First, we are entering into Flipkart. That is the parent one. From where we want to go to the second one. That means a new window will be opened. There we are getting the mentor.com. From there, we will come back to the first window where now this one is running and the YouTube will be opened. It is taking some time. Have patience. Let's see. Yes, now Mentra is opening. Another one, and you can see that in the first one, in the first window, YouTube is opening. So it is browsing fine from one window to another. Now we will continue this. Now say we want to switch. Again, we want to switch. So driver dot switch. You see switched window, and now we want to go to the second one. That means handle 1. So the same thing, driver dot window handles, and we are passing 1 as we want to go to the second one. Here we want to open another one. So, and in a new window, say we want to do a new window. So driver dot, for this we know that execute script is required. Execute script where we need to open. So we are using the same syntax. I'm copying over here the same syntax, copy it, only you change the site address. Say we want to run this one. Fine. So this site will be opened as execute script. Task is to open a site by creating a new window. Now, if I go to that site, say this is the site we want to enter. You see, this is the site. You can see the address that I am using. Here you say a click button is there. So if you click over here, you can see that our child window is opening. We want this. We want to make automation with respect to that. So how this is possible? Now we need to inspect the site. So how are we going to inspect? We know the element that we want to inspect on the site. We just click right button over here. You can see that button, inspect. Click on that. You'll see the corresponding code is appearing. Now, so far this click is concerned, I'm going to that particular location. You can see this is the location. This is the location. That means that this is the code. But which locator you are going to use? Here, no ID is given. So it's better you go for XPath. In browser automation, we know that we can use XPath to reach that location automatically. So click right button over here, go to copy and copy full XPath or XPath, whatever you want. So now coming back over here.
Now we need to find, see the locator is XPath. So take that method and paste the XPath, and as the click button is to be clicked. So here we need to call a method click so that our code will automatically take us to that child window. So that is, and now if we want, along with, we can get the list of handles. But what is handle? Actually, there are two methods we have. One is current window handle, another is window handles with respect to driver. And the current window handle prints the current window's handle ID. Actually, every handle is actually the ID of the window which is presently running. So if we are having 5 windows, then 5 handle ID will be created. And if we want, we can print the IDs like say H equals to, with respect to driver, we can call this window handles. So that will keep the list of all the handle IDs, all the handles of the windows that are opening. And we can also print those IDs if we require, as well as we can also print the title of each of these windows. So let's write a code for that. Say H equals to driver dot window handles. You can see the first one, the second one, window handles, that is required. Now we can print the handles also. Sorry, this is H. Now, if we want to print all the titles of the windows that we are opening, say for I in H, that means we are running a loop. We are taking every ID present in the list H. So driver dot switched window, every handle ID we are getting, and with respect to that, if we want, we can print the title of each of the windows. So print driver.title. So now if we run this code, it will not only browse all those windows that we are using here in the code, as well as it will print the ID of the handles as well as the title of each of the windows. Now let's run this code. Finally, going to the first window, opening the e-commerce site Flipkart. Now it is supposed to take us to the new window that we have created using execute script, which is supposed to open another e-commerce site, minter.com. Let's wait, taking a bit time. Now it's opening the second window, and at the same time it is switching to the first window. Try to recall, switch to window where we are coming back to the first window with respect to window handles 0. And now from youtube.com, you are again going to the site automation testing, from where you are having your child window opening in the new window. So the click button here, the click button is automatically clicked with respect to the X path. You have done it and it is opening this one. And not only that, now you can see here you are having all the IDs of all the windows opened, as well as you can see the titles of each of the windows are coming also. So that's it. That is the automation code for checking whether multiple windows are opening perfectly or not, along with the child window of a site that we have just seen, that automation testing's child window is opening also. So that's it. If you think that it is interesting, please subscribe my channel for more videos to come. Thank you.